Hello again, parents. Okay, so this video is going to show you the last 3 assignments for Calle la Lectura. This will be done in a week and a half instead of a week, just because they are 3 assignments, and we do take 2.5 weeks to complete one story for Calle. Again, to start with, go to pearsonsuccessnet.com, type in username and password for your student. Oh, that wasn't the right one. There we go. Okay, and you're gonna have a to-do list right here. Click on to-do for Calle, not math. And as you can see, there's 3, the last 3 assignments. 1, 2, 3. Go in order, please, with this one first. Click on it, and on here, the first little tab here, Prepararse para leer. It's another phonetic book. Empezar a leer, to download the book. This is the short story where your student can practice the phonetic sounds that they're learning. For this story, it's the k sound. And again, another great resource you have for Spanish book at home. Here's the story. And this is a really short one. It's only 2 pages. So they can read that. When they are done, then they close that out. And then you can come here to leer y comprender. Read and understand. And on here, you can access the main story again if you haven't already done that. So you just do empezar a leer and it'll download the story, in this case, Henry E. Mudge. But if you already done that, then you're good and they can read that whenever they want. If you keep it on your computer, they can read it throughout the year. Actos del lenguaje. These are kind of rules of the Spanish language. And there's different ones that are going to be teaching with every story. And with this one, there's usually a video or some kind of fun thing that the kids can watch. Gramatirritmos, predicados. Click on Inicio. And sometimes we might not focus on these too much, so if your students have no idea what that is, don't worry about it. We probably didn't go over it in class, but I'm showing you just in case that they do want to review this at home. They have access to that, and that, so you know what that is. So these are rules of the language. Sometimes it's spelling rules, how to form sentences, things like that. And this is a little video. This is really fun.
Una oración es un grupo de palabras que da una idea completa, contiene palabras en un orden específico, claro y con sentido. Para escribir una idea completa, esto es lo que hay que hacer. Escuchen mis versos, amigos, lo cantaré para ustedes. Una oración completa tiene una regla principal.
And this one's talking about how to form a sentence. So the parts of a sentence. We'll be going over that. That's important to do. On here, diario, you've seen this before. Something where they can write. And whenever they're typing something, and remember to go save and close. So that when they're submitting their assignment, I can see it. And on here it's asking them to write a sentence with 2 verbs, 2 action words. So they can just type that in. I'm gonna give you an example. Yo camino, that's my first verb. Y corro, that's my second verb. A la escuela. Period. End. If I want to save that, submit it to my teacher, to Señora Moscoso Calle, save and close. I'm going to go back right now. And since I'm done with everything, save and close. And I'm done with that section right there. That was pretty easy, pretty fast. If I'm done with that, click on I'm done. Okay. And I will see that as soon as I submit it. The next assignment there has another little phonetics book. So we have 3 for each story. And that can build up your Spanish library really quickly if you save them on your computer. Empezar a leer. Downloading that. And while we wait for that, I'm going to go to the next section here, Librito Electrónico. Taking a little longer. And here's the other phonetic sound story, Kevin y Karen. And again, you can read these, save on your computer, build up your library. This can count as your reading minutes. Close that out. Okay, Librito Electrónico, Las Vacaciones en el Lago. This is another little story. Now, we don't do this in class, but it's a book. It's a little story. They can read it at home. And that's going to take another little while. So while we do that, Leer y Comprender, that's again the main story, Henry Mudge. So you don't have to use that if you already downloaded that book. But when you're done, save and close. Although we didn't really type in anything, but it doesn't really hurt to just do that. And here we go. These are kind of decodable books by reading levels. We have this in class, but we don't use them too much. But this is another book you can download, put on your computer, and your student can read. Amazing resources to have at home. Okay, when I'm done with that, click on I'm done, submit it to my teacher so I can see that they did it. And the last one, the very last one, is you can do in the last day or so. Doesn't take too long. Click on the assignment there. Leer y comprender, ordena cuentos. We are going to retell the story. Sequencing. That's what we're going to be doing. We do this a lot. We review this throughout the 2 weeks and a half, and during our centers we do this. Click on Inicio. With the smart board in the classroom, this is really fun for the kids because they can touch and move the pictures. So here are the story cards, and what they have to do is put the story in order. So I know this is the first one. That's when Harry and his family are getting ready to go camping. And what I do in class is I have them tell me what is going on during that part of the story. So they're using vocabulary. They're letting me know they comprehend the story. And after that, I think it's this one. I'm not sure. They don't let me know. Oh, not that one. It's this one. And again, have your student say out loud what's going on. Why is that picture the next one? What's going on during that part of the story? Not only tell you what's in the picture, but in the story. What does that represent? In this case, it's representing that Henry and Mudge, or Henry, was kind of picturing what kind of animals they were going to see during their walk to their camping site. And they even thought of a bear, and 2 vocabulary words should pop up there when they're explaining that. Anyways, they continue. When they finish that, save and close so that I can see how they did. And if they want to take a little time here and go to Diario, they can put their favorite picture here. I'm going to take this one. And they can type 2 or 3 sentences about the picture. So I can type, I like this picture because Henry and his family are looking at the stars. I like these pictures because I really like camping and sleeping on a camping site. I like this picture because it shows that Henry is with his family. Something like that. Save and close so that I can see those sentences. I would really love to see what they're doing and how they're doing. And, how much they're going to progress throughout the year. So save and close. That's all they have there. This is really fun. And when I'm done with everything, submit it to my teacher. And that's it. Again, I hope your students are using this every day at home. This is very simple stuff. Once you get used to it, it's going to be a little overwhelming at the beginning because there are a lot of activities, but it's such a good resource for the kids, and they're going to learn so much if they're practicing every day. Thank you for your support. Any questions, let me know. Email, call, come after school, and I will help you with whatever I can. Thank you again. Good luck.